And while I didn't really think that they were going to sign Juan Soto, I thought that they were going to at least make it look like they were more involved. And I thought that there'd be a chance that maybe the Phillies would go out and they would try to do something of value, that the Phillies would try to make you at least believe, even at the smallest percentage, that they were going to try to add somebody who could sort of have an impact. But they didn't do that. Their big signing, which I can't even imagine they would call their big signing, was Max Kepler, who's a good player, who's a nice player. But he's not a difference maker. And he's certainly not a guy that's going to help you avoid a slump. And he's certainly not a guy that you're going to want to rely on in high leverage situations. If you ask me who are the 5 guys that you'd want to see get up to the plate in the 9th inning with a staring down a 1 or 2 run deficit, Max Kepler's not on that list. So that to me was a bit of a problem, right? That was an issue. And they didn't go out and they didn't fortify the bench. And so what they did once again was they ran it back in a sense where they were hoping that Brandon Marsh was going to become a player that he just isn't. They were going to hope that, well, if Brandon Marsh doesn't become a player that we hope he could eventually be, well, at least we have Johan Rojas. And Johan's going to take a step. Well, he hasn't. So the outfield as it stands right now is a total mess. And it's a legitimate issue.